Welcome to Rapidfirefx. Today we have on our good friend Erin. Erin, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
All right, and as always, we're just going to jump right in. Are you ready to go?
I am so ready.
All right. What is your most recommended resource or tool?
My favorite tool for entrepreneurship is Reid Hoffman's Masters of Scale. I know that's not original, but I really love that series.
For entrepreneurs who want to take their game to the next level, what would be the first book that you'd tell them to read?
Any book that is not about entrepreneurship. You cannot be creative if you spend all of your time in the same headspace. So if I am reading a book, it is not about business.
Our guest today is a true Renaissance woman whose breadth of experience and understanding rivals many. She is the founder and CEO of Wana Family Network, a public benefit corporation for affordable childcare, where they host the Kome free babysitting app. She is also an award-winning theater director, as well as a former Dragon mission director at SpaceX. Need I say more? Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Erin Beck.
What bad advice do you often hear in your profession that you think should be completely discarded?
That you have to follow certain rules about what is good and what is not. As young founders, especially, or young green founders, starting a business is such long, hard work that we spend a lot of time postulating about what makes a great founder, what makes a great company. And we spend a lot of time listening to people postulating about the exact same thing until we believe that those are actually rules and requirements, and they are not. The only rule is that you make it work, obviously in a way that is ethical and good for people and good for the planet. But barring all of that, the worst things that I ever did for my company were believing that there was a right way to do things and an only way to do things. The thing that you have to do is know the rules so you can break them. And then when you do so deliberately with confidence and security in the decisions that you've made.
Tell us about something that you're working on right now that you're really excited about.
So we started our big babysitting co-op platform, which is called Kome, Kome, as direct to consumer. We were going straight to the parents to help them find shared care in their communities. But because of COVID-19, we have found that something that a lot of us really knew all along, which is that support for the family has to come from the organization level as well. It can't just be the families relying on themselves to make family life work with their professional life and their educational life and everything else. And watching corporations, universities, K through 12s step up to support the family at the family level has been an incredible transformation during this time. And we've had the amazing fortune of being able to participate in that. So we now offer the cooperative care solution that sits alongside your traditional daycares and your for-hired cares for organizations all across the country that are saying, we stand up for parents and we stand up for making sure that everyone knows that without childcare, lives and economies stop. And so we're going to be the ones to fix that. That's what I am so excited about. It's something that we as parents have been hoping for culturally for a really long time. And now for our business to get to participate in that, my job is so cool right now.
That's awesome. I love hearing that. And I really like your idea. It's brilliant, by the way. That's really cool. What unusual problem have you solved recently or are currently working through?
Unusual problem. So we've always been a remote team. And it used to be that I had to defend that. I had to defend that we were remote and that most of the team is part-time. Because people say, well, if you're not all working together in the same garage eating ramen all night long, then you're not a startup and you're not going to make it. But we're a startup of parents that find ways to balance starting a company that is meaningful to us and also having the life that is meaningful to us, which is to raise our kids and spend time with those most dear to us. And for that, being able to be all over the country and being able to be where we want to be, when we want to be there, with who we want to be, is the absolute most important thing. And by all of us sharing the load we can make that happen. It's the same thing with cooperative care. When you share the resources, you not just survive, you thrive. And so coming into this period where everyone is forced to work remote was a very natural transition. But what was not a natural transition was how hard emotionally it was going to be. We had created for ourselves in the work that we did a lifestyle that was very powerful to achieve the things that we hoped for. But with the lockdowns and the quarantines and kids home from school, and it changed that, and we all had to find ways to recenter. So for me as a CEO, finding ways to support that by adding new remote tools and shipping those to people's homes, by bringing on a team counselor that everybody had access to talk about their professional and personal thoughts, by giving people extended leave time and knowing that they would make it back up when they were finally able to return to work. In some ways people would say that those were risks, but to me, the only most important investment you can make is in your people. And I mean, I don't know, there's just nothing more to say than that. So that's a problem that we've worked through as a group, and it's been more than worth the investment.
That's awesome. What advice would you give to a smart, driven college student who wants to start their own company?
Do it all and do anything. The one thing that you have to do, the only thing you have to do is to start. And then the only second thing you have to do is to not stop. And this happens as we get to be adults, right? As we get frustrated with the process of learning. You can start playing piano when you're 4 years old and be a virtuoso by the time you're 20. But if you start playing the piano when you're 30, 3 months later, you're so frustrated because you haven't mastered it yet. And what I believe is in the process leading to an inevitability of success. So if you were to learn a little bit of a new language every single day, eventually you will know it. If you practice the piano a little bit every day, eventually you will master it. If you work on your startup every day, and every day you make conscious, deliberate decisions to learn, to adapt, and make progress, and you see positive forward motion, eventually you will succeed. Now the question is not then if, but it is when and how long. And now maybe how long takes a lifetime, so I'm not trying to say that it's easy or everyone is going to succeed, but the number one key is to survive. And if you're the last one standing in the end, then the competition around you never mattered. So find a way every day to start, to move forward, and to not stop.
Dang, that is beautiful. And I really appreciate you. Just having this conversation with you, not only intelligent, but also kind of connected to emotional intelligence, which those things put together, I think bring a powerful person and somebody who is going to be useful in as a head of a company. So seriously, thank you again for being here. And where can people find you online?
So we are Wana Family Network, a public benefit corporation. COME is our flagship cooperative care platform. So it's wanafam.ly or mycome.com. And if you want to catch me, you can get me directly by email. It's Erin at wanafam.ly.
Awesome. Erin, Beck, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it and hope to have you back again sometime soon.
I would love that. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Absolutely.
Hey guys, I really hope this video has been helpful to you. If you'd like to read through the show notes and learn more about today's guest, head over to networkingfx.com/rapidfire. Also, we're always looking for more interesting and intelligent people to interview. So if you or someone you know would like to take the Rapid Fire Challenge, hit the link below, fill out the application, and we'll get back to you. Otherwise, if you like this video and you'd like to see more, then hit the subscribe button and we'll have more thought-provoking videos uploaded soon. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next episode.